Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you what happens when the client is already in the system. So we're going to start off in our left-hand corner again, and we're going to enter a social insurance number. Here we have Sam Sparks. When your client is already entered into the system, you need to verify that you have all the correct information. Just double check and make sure everything is up to date. Also make sure that the contact information is all up to date. And then we're going to view the case file summary. So it shows here that between 2013 and 14, she has a case file. So let's make a new case file for this client. So we're going to enter today's date, which is, let's go to the calendar here. So we'll say our client came in today, and she's not an EI or a social assistant. She is actually working. So that would be for other if they're already employed, but they've come to seek help from you. So let's scroll back down here, and we're going to open up and it's not letting me scroll down. Bear with me. So we're going to add a new intervention. And we're going to always do the client assessment first. So I'm just going to quickly fill in all these fields. Remember, client assessment is closed on the same day that we open it because it's just part of the application, the PIF form. And let's pick, I believe she had a grade 12. And then just fill in all these fields. I'm going to purposely miss a couple, and I'm going to show you what happens when you do. So if you miss any of these fields, any of these questions here, it's not going to let you proceed. Okay, hold on. Let's save this. Okay, it's showing us that the record's not safe and to please try again. The reason is the following fields must be entered. A social assistant recipient, barriers to employment, career, childcare, required for action plan, financial support allocated to childcare. So we're just going to click OK. And we're going to go back down here. Sorry. Alrighty, so it says we didn't answer this. So our client was not on social assistance. Our client does not need that. Childcare, no. Barriers, none. So let's return to case file. So say our client came in, they're employed, but they require new attire, work attire. So for that, it's going to be employment retention. Because right here it says paying for work boots and equipment, purchasing a driver's license, providing bus fare, or paying daycare. So this client, she needed, let's say, help with her daycare fees for one-day emergency basis. So we're going to do employment retention. Let's click next. Enter the date. Oops, we can't use date, sorry. We're not using today's date. Again, for not code here, our client is going to be a health care aide. Her employer is from Barons River. Job title is healthcare aide. She is full-time. Her employment status, if she's employed. Don't worry too much about details. Duties. In the comments section, this is where you're going to write client requested assistance for 1 month daycare fees. And then let's hit save. Save was successful, so let's scroll back down. And we can actually close this case file. We're going to close it the day after. Well, for the same date, I guess, because it won't let us close ahead of time. I'm going to put her as complete, and she is employed. And save. Here it's going to ask us for the not code again. This is all the employment details. And we said she was a healthcare aide. Click on that. Employer. We said it's Barons River. Let's click save. And the case file is closed. Now I'm going to show you what happens if you have a client that is entered into the system but belong to different office. So here it's showing us that this client is assigned to another office, that it's assigned to First People's Development, and here is the phone number. What you're going to do is contact the number. You can either contact myself or contact the community directly to ask them to request a transfer of a client to you. And I'm going to actually show you how to transfer a client. So we're going to go back to Sam Sparks. Let's type in her social insurance number. Okay, in this one, to share a client, you need to go to the client access, click on that, and you're going to click share client. Never transfer a client because you're going to lose that stat. If you share the client, both of you will have the stat count. So you'll click the share client, and then you just pick which community is requesting to share. And that's pretty well all I have to show you. Next video, I'll show you how the different interventions.